Welcome, guys, to another race preview. Reporting to you live from Bush International Airport. Just getting back from a bachelor trip. Very tired race preview here, but I've got a really good feeling about today's race. We got Power of Will running in the sixth race at Tampa Bay Downs. Post time is 2:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's in the sixth post. It's 10-1 in the morning line, so their best guess of where he's going to end odds-wise is 10-1. We must not know that we come in droves and bet better horses early and often. Overall, there'll be 10 horses in the race. The 8 horse is a really nice Belmont horse that we're going to face off against. The exacta contest, so we have that dialed in. Congrats to Bob Mills, who won the last one. We've got 2 open squares, so join the stream. Maybe sometime around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get back to the airport, it's going to be a little bit late on that, but should be there in time for the race. As far as Power of Will, how he's doing, we'll go through that. Then we'll go through the competition. I think Brian did a pretty good job describing what he thinks of Power of Will. He says dropping class and putting him at a level where his past turf figures should be able to get him a win, or at least end in the money. He's coming off a layoff and maturing physically. He should be coming out with the best racing version of himself. I tend to agree. I'll post on YouTube the update that Essler sent us when he was entered on Friday. I think Essler, who's his trainer, he's training him at his farm in Ocala, Florida, and then shipping him in for the race today. Overall, he says he's matured physically, gotten a lot stronger. In the past, we wanted to go long because we didn't think he was fast enough, strong enough to win at the shorter distances. But Nick thinks he's grown up enough, built up enough muscle where the mile won't be as big as an inconvenience. We do still think he's a horse that the more distance, the better. But overall, I think he's coming in. Essler's very happy, has him in the pool there, so he's getting some cardio work in the pool as well as normal breezes, things like that. So overall, I think he's coming in with the best version of himself. I think path to victory is sit just off the leaders. I think the 1, 4, 9, and 10 all go to the front. So I'd like to sit in that second group, not far off a bit, and then make a move around the turn there. Nick DiMartino gave us a great breakdown of the field itself. Nick thinks it's a 3-horse race between us, the 3-horse, and the 8-horse. He says, I don't think there's that big of a difference between us and the 8, for the 8 to be 9-5 and us to be 10-1 in the morning line. Once again, the morning line's one person's guess of what the final odds will be, because the odds in horse racing are all the money gets pulled together and just gets divvied up to the winners. The house just takes a flat percentage. Thinks that we'll get bet down from that number. Probably finish, if I had to guess, around 6-1. At 6-1, I'm going to bet him to win. He said horses who have turf experience don't really have much early speed. I would like us to break well, be on or super close to the lead and kick home to break the maiden here. So Nick's path to victory is very, very similar to mine. Overall, I kind of agree with him. I do think the 1 and the 4 are interesting long shot plays, so include them in your exactas and your trifectas. I'm happy that the 7-horse is scratched. That was one I was nervous about. The one I'm most nervous about is the morning line favorite Bill Mott horse in the 8. It's fairly open, mean special weight, fair. Interesting that only 3 of these horses last start actually was at Tampa, 2 of which were on the dirt. So really only 1 horse wheeling back in the turf. So what that means is we don't really have an easy data point to compare these horses against each other, since they've been running in different states and different tracks. So you really have to lean on class. So how good are the horses they're facing? And typically something like this, you're pretty much just looking how big the purses are, and usually the bigger purses, the better horses. So we're dropping Power of Will into like a smaller purse race. He's still not able to get claimed, but he's running for less money. So he's down in class, which should help us. He's facing what should be a weaker field on speed figures, so that raw time converted to a score. He fits his top figure is among the best in this group. So I think he's got every chance here to make himself a winner this afternoon. With that, I think Nick said he's going to place a win bet on Power of Will and then box up a trifecta. So trifecta is first, second, third in order. If you box it, the 3 horses you pick, or how many horses you pick, can finish in any order. So Nick's throwing the 3, 6, and 8 in his trifecta box. So he's hoping Power of Will wins, and then 3 or 8 get second, and 3 or 8 get third. I myself am going to probably do a win place on Power of Will. So if he finishes in first, the win and the place cash. If he finishes in second, just the place cashes. So if he gets second, I'll probably get most of my money back from the win bet. And then I'll also throw an Exacta 6 with, so Power of Will in first with 1 and 4 in second. And that's how I'll play it. Looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a fun race, a fun start to the year for Power of Will. Hopefully, we can plot him a long turf campaign here where he's going to get multiple runs here in the year 2026, which is his 4-year-old year. So good luck, everybody. Safe trips. Looking forward to chasing firsts.